to another edition of Take a Break with Bree. I am Bree, also known as Brinky Boo Bree. On today's show, I have a special guest. Her name is Maya, also known as Shorty Doo-Wop.
No. Shouty.
Oh.
Shouty.
We're going to talk about accents later. Shorty Doo-Wop. And we will be discussing hot topics and answering some of your viewer questions, okay? Please be aware that this vlog does have adult content and viewer discretion is advised, all right? So, I would now like to ask for our special guest, Maya Shorty Doo-Wop.
Oh, shouty. Like shout.
Shouty Doo-Wop, to tell us a little bit about herself and let the people know who you are.
The people know him. Well, like she said, I'm Maya, aka Shouty Doo-Wop. Thanks to you, Baby D, for giving me the little nickname. As you see the star there, Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm from the South, big city, Greer, South Carolina, and yeah, I'm excited to be here. Also want you to notice my shirt. It is Starving gear. Shout out to my homie Tyler Chronicles, aka Tyler Does. So it's all inspired because hey, you're a star, and they might not let you eat, but you still gonna eat. So you are starving. Want a shirt? Want a hoodie? Email befunnyent@gmail.com and copy one.
Yes! Y'all have the email, and she'll repeat the email later in our show.
Follow him. He's at Tyler Chronicles on Instagram, Snapchat, and he's Tyler Does on Facebook. He is one of the funniest guys I know. Nice.
So we're going to jump right into our first segment, and we're actually right on time, which is really great. Our first topic on the agenda is when you like someone versus when you lusting for someone. What is the difference, right?
Right.
When you first see someone, you know how people say love at first sight? Well, is that really love at first sight, or is that lust at first sight?
It's lust.
All the time or never? Can it never just be wow, this person's what they're presenting, their conversation, sometimes them being a nerd can be very attractive.
Okay, so first I think with anything you gotta notice what they look like, right? So when you see someone, what's the first thing you look at? What's the first thing you see? What's your first
their body. It's a new Ed Sheeran song out called I Love the Shape of Your Body or something like that. Y'all gotta listen to it. Ed Sheeran's new song. Go ahead.
No, I mean, what you think about it, it's like, okay, when you first see somebody, you're like, it might be the outfit, it might be the shoes, it might be the eyes, it might be something. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's almost like it's got to be something that attracts you to them, right? It's their looks, and then you like, okay, what would they look like with their clothes off, right? But at the same time, it's like looks get you noticed. The part that keeps you there is their personality. So you still got to get to know the person.
That's true.
Because they can look as good as they want to, but they got a nasty attitude, or they act like they too good because they know they look good when they still might not look as good. You're like, I'm just doing you a favor.
Well, then can we say that lusting for someone is bad?
I don't think so.
No, right?
No.
I mean, you have to have that initial like.
don't hold back. Don't try to be like, I don't want to say nothing.
No, I'm saying you have to have that initial where they make you hot.
So you basically saying that you lust whenever you see somebody.
But you have to, right? Because I agree with you, right? Do you all agree? Do you all? Oh, there's a couple people watching. We're trying to find the comments. What should they look like with their? We Maya is also going live as well. A Spark, yes. So we're gonna try, and whenever we have a comment, make sure we say the comment because we have two separate broadcastings going on. And then I'm also going to be putting it on YouTube later. I'll edit it and everything. So on my live, it said, Tisha said spark. And down here we have, what would they look like with their clothes off? The initial attraction. Yeah, absolutely. You have to have that initial spark, that initial lust, right, in order to even proceed, like you said, to keep the attention.
Right.
I agree.
Way, like the one song, you remind me, Mary J, the way you walk.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. And it's even, I do know that song.
I was going to join it.
A couple of my friends don't think I know black songs, but I knew that song. Is lust the same as desire?
Ooh. I think the thing about the difference with that is the fact that when you desire, you already have an idea of that person versus when you see someone. So you have an idea of who you desire and who you want.
Yeah.
But then you see somebody
and you lust
for.
Yeah. And someone on Mayascope said lust is different. Or are you just checking them out? Shanae said. I think exactly what Maya just said. I have a preference. So when I see my preference when I see my preference walking around, I'm like, oh, they catch my eye. And then, you have that.
You hit the nail on the head about the light, right? So you have the person in vision that you want. You see it, you like them.
Yeah.
But it's not what you're used to. You see it, you like, right?
Yeah. But then you also have those folks that you think you can't get.
Right.
They're like out of your, what do they say? Oh.
Yeah, I know. Help us out.
They're out of your
league.
Thank you. Who said that? Somebody. Oh, you just did.
Yeah.
Thanks, Maya. Wait, sometimes you have those people who you desire, but you kind of don't lust for them because you feel like they are out of your league. And a lot of times you're not actually to actually communicate with the person.
Right.
And they be like, no, I really do like you. And you be like, what? Really? Me? Little old me? Shanae said, what is your preference, Bree? That's for another show.
Unless we get another question, then I'm going to make an answer.
All right. Letitia said, Lynn said, I love your starving shirt. Letitia said, can you see someone and think, I want to know more about them? Desire versus I would like to sleep with them. Lust. Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. I definitely agree. Tisha said, lust makes me think of an appetite. Wanting and desiring something that may not be best. But you want it more than normal, I think. Desire. Yeah. I agree. Good topic, ladies. I think it was all ladies.
Yep, all ladies.
Yep. All right. Where the boys at? Wait a minute. All right. Our next topic we're going to talk about the North versus the South.
Yeah.
This was Maya's baby.
I need all my folks to say something on here because I'm trying to let these Northerners know. Like, the South is where it's at. Like, ain't nothing like the South. Nothing.
Now, what I explained to Maya in our prep time prior to the show was that Maryland is kind of the best of both worlds. We have our North. Maryland is considered America in miniature because everything that the country has, we have. We have mountains, we have valleys, we have a beach, we have, rivers and all kinds of things. So they consider Maryland, the only state in the country, we're considered America in miniature. So in a way, we have the best of both worlds. And I live in South Baltimore, so technically, I'm part of the South.
The lies you tell. Okay. Yes. So.
No.
If we are going to leave, tell me how you're going to leave.
You ready to go?
Now we finna leave.
See? They say fitting. How you fitting to do something? You either do it or you're not doing it. Are you ready? We're ready to go. Are you ready to go? You ready to go? I guess they say red go. Red go?
Yeah,
You ready to go?
No, you ready to go.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
You ready to go? I say ready to go. Maybe I'm a little different. Ready to go? Are you ready to go?
You don't have to pronounce all syllables and letters in the
Amen.
words. Right, so thank you, Crystal Light of Champagne. I'm just saying, my biggest thing about the North versus South is the food. That's my thing. Because ain't nothing like some Southern food. You can call, I've heard people tell me here, hey, let me go to the soul food spot. Okay, my first question is, have you ever been to the South?
Yeah.
The number one test to know, actually it's two tests. So the number one test to know if you're from the South up here is that the macaroni and cheese. If it ain't a wonderful, nice, oh, my mouth is starting to water. Like, if it's not baked from scratch with milk and egg, can I get an amen somebody? And
They
you
said
bake it.
Southern booties are better. That's what her said.
Right. Cause we eating corn.
Shout out to Marcus at MGM. I like the South, the smell of wood burning and the
The
fire.
lies.
But I
Don't
could
ever-
never live there. Not about that snake life.
No. First of all, Sinead, Marcus, that don't count. So, but back to my macaroni and cheese. When you bake
Yes,
it,
ma'am.
it's got to have that little, like, burntness on the top, and you want the corner piece. Lord
Corner
Jesus.
piece. No, I like the middle piece.
No.
I like the middle piece and everything. Cake, cornbread, everything. The middle piece, not the end piece. Right smack dab. That's the most moist piece to me.
She ain't, okay. Tish, I knew you to bake me a
She
mac
said
and cheese.
amen for the egg. I know that's right.
Okay, can you make me some mac
Five
and cheese?
cheese macaroni.
Okay, like when you cut into it and you pull it up, and if you don't see that string of cheese coming, I'm trying to tell you.
They said Northerners don't even know how to make sweet tea.
Because if you ain't gonna get
That
diabetes,
is
you
kind of
can't
true.
drink
Yeah,
it.
that is true. That is definitely true. Sinead, you just throw me under the bus. Sinead said I don't cook. Whatever. I don't cook, but still. I can cook. Hello, my future husband might be on here. You know, you can't be putting me under the bus like that, miss. But yes,
Oh, another
I can
thing.
cook.
Another thing. Who put sugar in their grits?
No.
You don't put sugar in grits?
No.
Everybody talks to them about, we had a little thing like,
Do
okay,
I put sugar in my No, I put sausage, salt and pepper,
okay.
cheese.
Okay.
Okay.
We're getting there. We're
Okay.
getting
Yeah.
there. Okay. And now, so like when they say something like, you refer to my homie Chris Starlight Champagne was talking about things like you thick like cornbread. Because that's how cornbread is thick. And we thick. I'm thick. I know. I don't know about you. I'm thick.
I told Maya, I said, we got to sit real close because Facebook Live is upright. Periscope, I could do like this. She talking about she thick.
Like cornbread.
I'm trying to sit on the edge like in the frame. So that's... Go
I'm
ahead.
about to ask you, like, what kind of hot sauce you use?
I couldn't tell you a brand. I just know hot sauce. Red hot sauce? I know it's like in a glass bottle and it's red. But see, I'm not a good...
Black.
I am black. Y'all have to watch my series that I did before about being black. I am black.
How?
I'm way black.
Well,
I'm actually considered dark skin. I am dark skin, black. I'm not even caramel.
It's your soul.
I am dark skin.
It's your soul. But you glistening.
My hair is black.
And you got some inches. I see that natural girl.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you talking about Frank's, but in the South it's Texas Pete.
I have no idea.
Y'all. Okay, I think most of y'all that are commenting are black. Can y'all help my friend? I might have to take her down south. Tisha Dishes.
Well, my Aunt Melissa, she's in Atlanta. She gonna probably. Aunt Melissa, you still on here?
Let's see, South meat big. The South has the hot, all the meat, big mosquitoes, kissing at the family reunions. So Tisha's Dishes, my homegirl, Letitia Pearson, has a little business called Tisha's Dishes with the best homemade, no preservatives, fresh everything food. And if I get a chance, I'm bringing her down. Tish, can you make her a plate? Cause Tish
make me a plate.
She's from Alabama.
And my Aunt Melissa said she's in Atlanta. She probably laughing at me.
You can still keep your black card if you don't do hot sauce.
Just say Texas Pete. That's what they were talking about on her scope. She's from South Carolina. Ooh, ooh.
Well, did you say ooh wee? That's ooh. And Tish said she got you, so when we go to we're gonna go down south.
Oh, hey Miss Faith. She like Texas Pete too.
See, they know a little bit. Yeah, Tish said she got you on the plate.
Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, so that is North versus South. And we have about 10 more minutes in our hot topics. So we're going to move right on to our next topic, which is education versus social media stardom. You'll find that a lot of kids today, they're not striving to be doctors and teachers and, lawyers and, in the educational type of field, going to college. A lot of them now, they want to be social media celebrities, as we are on social media at this moment.
Because we starving, we going to be a star, and we hungry.
Hungry.
And we're
hungry.
Eat. We going to eat.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I can say, as a graduate of the University of Maryland College Park, I have a bachelor's in theater. So I enjoy doing shows on social media and YouTube as an outlet. But I did go to college to do this, you know what I'm saying, to perform. But you're finding a lot of kids now, they're just picking up Instagram, they're just picking up Facebook Live and just doing random stupid things to go viral. Like, go viral is the new college degree.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So tell us more about the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, so you have you have King Botch. You have the guy's name Paul something, but Dunkin' Donuts hired him because he has so many followers to do literally a 30-second commercial, and they paid this man $250,000, and they did an actual segment on TV about just social media stars.
Right.
And it's like they still say they're worth more than that.
Right.
Like, but the thing about this, it's a catch-22 in my opinion too. So some of them are educated. My friend that has this clothing line, he has a master's degree, and he just is following his passion.
Yeah,
that's one thing. Versus saying my hopes and dreams are that. Just same thing like with thoughts, right? They looking for a sponsor.
Yeah,
they're just trying to get a check. Like, you go to all the NBA games, the NFL games. You try to be all cute and things, and it's like, okay, I'm just trying to, scope them out. Okay, I need to get this one. I need to get this one. So I ain't got to work no more.
Right. Just like as Tisha said, yes, ma'am, because nothing encourages and directs kids to go after dreams anymore. Kai said, we have spoiled these kids. It's all about electronics. And that's absolutely correct. I remember a time where we had to turn the TV off and go outside. We had to go outside and play. There used to be the thing about when the street lights come on, you need to be in this house. And we were getting in trouble because we weren't in the house. So many, I don't even hear kids in my neighborhood, and you would think I would, but I really don't.
Yeah, I go back home all the time.
They're never outside.
When I grew up, that's what we did, and we wanted to go outside. They had to bring your tail inside. Like, no, we outside playing. You hear somebody bouncing the basketball, riding a bike. Yeah. Oh man, you jump outside and go do what you gotta do. But I agree with them with the spoiling the kids, and the reason why they're spoiled and it's not going to set them up for success later is because everybody a winner. Like, no. Everybody don't get a trophy.
Right.
Like, you
right.
lost. Little Jimmy, you lost. You gotta do better than Johnny.
Right.
Hands down. Don't like, oh, it's gonna.
Right.
No. Step your game up.
Yeah.
Work a little harder so you can be better than little Johnny.
Yeah. They actually have a saying for that about how everyone's a winner or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
But when you at a job and you want that promotion,
Everybody cannot win.
Right.
That's what I try to tell some of my coworkers. Oh.
are they on here? You
Woo!
can't
Any of my
lie.
coworkers are here. I try to tell them all the time. Everybody cannot win.
Right.
Everybody
I mean,
cannot.
and then there's only one first place.
Right. Hello.
Somebody.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see. Candace said, Shanae said they have no social skills. And Candace said kids nowadays are looking for an easy way to make money and they look up to these social media stars as motivation, which is absolutely correct.
Well, the thing about it, you think about social skills, is the fact that, like, they're taking cursive out of school. How they gonna write that name?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a story, though. So, a friend of mine was coaching collegiate basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know one of the people came and said, how do I mail a letter? We about to put you in society, in the real world. And they said, how do I mail a letter? Who mail letters anymore now, right?
But they still had no idea.
They had no idea. Ask, could you help me mail a letter? Because they ain't know how. You ain't got no bills. What you got in the mail, right? But now you got to do something.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Right.
What is happening? What is happening to our kids now? We have to step up our game. Everybody, this is our future. What are we doing? I mean, I used to be a teacher. 7 years I was a teacher. I enjoyed it. I really, really, really enjoyed it. And now I see my students, they're so grown. They're like, hey, Miss Jackson. I'm like, hey, how you doing? But the thing is, now that my students are having kids, and it's like, what's going on? What is happening? Everything is about social media and going viral. And what's the one little girl who does, I'm gonna do it for the vine. Do it for the vine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, she's huge. She gotta be what, 8 or 9? Her, if she decides to go to college, her college is paid for. Paid for.
I ain't gonna do it.
Or even the girl that fell off the coffee table.
Oh, the one big girl was dancing?
Yeah, see? The big girl that was dancing fell off the coffee table. Or the one where people... Now, see, I think people be doing this on purpose. Especially the lady with the house caught on fire. Anybody got time for that?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, how about Antonio Dobson?
Yes! Yes! Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids. Every time somebody say that or use it in some type of way, they getting paid. They getting royalties. Absolutely. They don't know how to balance a checkbook. Oh, no. You talking about writing check.
Who writes checks? Who? That is the most aggravating thing. Why do you have a check and then you have a debit card? That's why I understand. Why? Why you holding up the line at Walmart? Like, you literally... Oh, it's 86. Okay. Walmart. Lady.
Candace said, yes.
Yes, nothing. I have my best friend.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, my best friend from high school is that I still do that. You know what? I would punch you in your throat. No. But don't have your checkbook and then your debit card right. It's the same thing.
Same account.
Why are we killing the tree?
It's the same account.
Save the environment.
Yeah. But I guess you write the check because it'll give you more time.
Lies.
Than when you use a card.
And when you do it, it doesn't do them but scan your route number, your account number, just as if you did your debit card. I don't know if it's a security blanket or what.
I thought it was like a longer process.
Not anymore. I mean, because you can't post-date checks anymore. That's illegal. You used to be able to say, I'm going to put it 2 days later when I get paid, and then you can cash it, right? You better have the funds there, otherwise you're going to pay the extra $35.
Okay.
But why? The only thing you need to write a check for, you need a paper trail. That's it. That's to pay a bill. Not Walmart. Especially when it's a line. Like, no.
Yeah.
We're
We're gonna talk about that a little later in our third segment. So, we actually did good and we're great on time. We're gonna move into our next segment, which is hashtag Ask Bree. So if you have a question while we're broadcasting, please put in hashtag Ask Bree and then ask your question. And we will answer all of your questions.
They still sell Avon? I think the only thing I got from Avon was the chapstick.
They said LOL.
Okay, I thought it was like chapstick.
Oh, rent. Checks for rent.
True. But the thing about like now,
I use money order for rent.
but everybody tried to charge you like a
Because I need a
convenience fee.
receipt. I need a receipt. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, I pay my rent online. In the portal.
Yeah, but if y'all have any questions, I do have a few questions in my pocket that were given to me earlier. But if any of you all that are watching have any questions, just put hashtag Ask Bree and then the question, and we will answer it right here in real time. Okay? So one of the questions, okay.
We should do this at like the late night, like a 10 or something. After hours. There you go.
So the questions I got were a little risque. They were a little
Kids are still
adult
up.
content.
Kids still up.
So
We wholesome
I don't
girls.
mind talking about it.
We're wholesome.
God knows I don't.
But you feel it, like,
But they are a little
why ain't nobody
adult
ask no question?
content. But this is the hashtag Ask Bree segment of the show. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Yeah, and you don't get somebody southern like. I'm surprised nobody even say anything about my accent. It's
Accent.
Like, what?
My accent.
Say shouty.
Shawty. Shawty.
You get it. You got that. It's just like say you all. It's y'all.
Y'all.
Yeah. As your hi.
How did you... Ah! You want to take it on me?
I can do it. Doesn't matter.
Okay, she's going to take this one.
So I was sitting across the room, and no, so the person that asked the question, no, but so we had this ugly Christmas sweater party, and my sweater was fire. Cause I was like, if it's a contest, I ain't know about it, but I was gonna win. Cause you know why? I want to win. I'm competitive at everything I do. So won, and it was something kind of crazy. She like did something with her hair, and I was like, inches, and like I have my hair like this, but if you notice on the flyer, I got inches. So, but yeah, it was just like sometimes people meet for like
Tisha.
Who?
Tisha said any question. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yes,
any question.
Any question.
But no, and we just kind of cut up, and I kept hearing hello, hello, and then I kept saying.
I got that from one of my friends. I don't know if he's watching, but he always say hello.
Oh, you got a friend?
Keep going. A friend of mine. Yeah.
He was a friend. I'm just kidding. You're a karaoke person. Why am I up here adding snippets of songs? I can't sing a lip. But no, that's how we met at Shanae at your party and everything like that. Now look what happened. Now we coming. You got Crazy Me and this one too. Double trouble.
Double trouble.
And we loud. And I just want to say I've been doing good. I ain't cussed the whole time.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Won't he do it?
He will do it. He
Won't
will
won't.
do it.
Won't he will?
He will. He will. He will. So yes, we met at Shanae's. She's on my scope. We met at Shanae's ugly sweater party. Shanae throws some bomb parties.
And we had a Chipotle buffet.
Yes.
Who do that? Like,
Yeah, it was amazing. Shanae, excellent party. So we just kind of like connected and clicked. And she found out that I do vlogging, and I was like, I gotta get you on my show. And that's basically how the magic happened.
it was because I was skinny. She ain't like skinny.
Skinny girl. Y'all have to watch my vlog on why fat girls wear skinny girl clothes. You can wear your own size clothes. Okay? That's yeah. So,
But I'm skinny, thick. Like cornbread. Thick.
So, Tisha said, Lala, who is my sister, she said, let's light her up. Meaning, they're going to ask me some hot button questions. Come on, bring it.
Bring it, because I want to see it get hot up in here.
Bring the hot button question. I'm ready. This is taking a break with Bree. So let's take a break. Let's take a break and let's do this.
You want to
bring the y'all typing? Y'all typing? You got the thumb moving? You typing?
Yeah, because I want to see it because I ain't hype up.
Bring those questions. We in our second segment. Hashtag Ask Bree. If you would like to ask us a question, just hashtag Ask Bree and then the question, and we'll answer all of your questions. Any and everything.
Uh-oh. I'm waiting on her to hit you up because I want to see
I
this.
know. She said she gonna light me up. I'm assuming they writing paragraphs.
Oh, uh-oh.
Bree, what do you think about homosexuality?
That's not lighting you up.
No. Okay. So, that was actually going to be one of our topics for our Hot Topics segment. About the whole Kim Burrell, but I know Maya hasn't seen it. She said,
but it had to be bad if Ellen said, you ain't on my show.
Yeah, Ellen basically, no, you cannot come to my show based off of what Kim Burrell said. Now, me personally, with homosexuality, you do you. I think a lot of people put so much pressure on homosexuality being an abomination, homosexuality being so bad versus everything else. No, we're all sinners and we all have come short of the glory of God. Not only is homosexuality something that, is bad, if you want to say according to the word of God, but you also got people who lie, who steal, who give false witness. Kim Burrell, and she's going to the French fry, which is one of the things I got from a video I was watching. But several of my friends, especially being in the industry that I am in, entertainment, theater, music, musicals and karaoke. I have so many of my associates and buddies and friends are gay, and who would I be if I didn't love them as I loved everyone else? Like, that would just not benefit me in any form or fashion at all. You know what I mean? So I
just do it.
So that's where I am with homosexuality. We have another question. Well, Tiffany said lighting her up is asking her if she's in the life. Are you? Me or her?
I don't know. Then they said, is it wrong to be jealous of your younger sibling?
Yes. So Candace said, is it wrong to be jealous of your younger sibling? Yes. Now, the reason why I say yes is because you shouldn't be jealous of anyone. Because God made you, and you have to embrace you. Then one thing that I did for this year, I actually did it in 2014 as well. I also put up all the selfies from 2016. Okay? And I actually probably had maybe like 25 selfies. But in the app that I use, which is the Photo Grid, I could only use 15. So I picked the 15 ones that I enjoyed, and I made a collage. And it made me feel good because I'm not the skinniest chick. I'm loud. I'm bold. I'm boisterous. But I take all those flaws or all those bad things that society say is bad, and I embrace it. And I use it to my advantage. I'm loud. I have no problem talking to people. I have no problem intermingling in different cultures, languages. all kinds of things. So I used all of those things. So Candace, to answer your question, you have to take what makes you you and blow it up and make it spectacular. God gives you the tools for you. No need to be jealous of nobody. Nobody. And I know sometimes, you'll get into that place where you can get depressed and down, and so forth. I've been there, definitely. And probably in maybe the last, 7 or so years, I actually started to embrace who I was. You know what I mean? Especially growing up, I was always the tallest. I was always the biggest. I was always the loudest. I was always this. So guess what? When I walk into a room, when I walk into a room. Hello. You understand what I'm saying? And so it ain't like, and sometimes I'll be sitting in the corner because, I'm a supervisor for a transportation company. And I'll be sitting in the corner waiting for my drivers to come by and they don't see me. And I'll be like, did you see me? They be like, no, I ain't see you. How you ain't see me? How you ain't see me? 6 feet tall, you ain't see me? You saw me. You saw me. So you use it. So I know I went real long on that question.
They saw you, but they didn't want you to see.
They right.
They're like, oh, there she goes. She kind of thick though. Okay.
And Lisa said, LOL, because I am the youngest, which is true. So you said you're an only child.
Yeah, but I mean, I have a little cousin that was like my sister, but yeah, like I had an imaginary friend. Named Pee Wee. So it's about like, I could dinner, but
So I would say whoever it is, be it older, younger, co-worker, so forth and so on, you should never be jealous of anybody. Like nobody. Because you are beautiful the way God made you. And you know that they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And what God has for you and who God has for you will come into fruition. It will come. A lot of people say, because I'm 36 years old, not married, I don't have any kids, and I can't get into that time where you're like, oh, why you not married? Why you don't have no kids? Or every woman, I do. I want to be married. I want to have kids. And also, but I'm not like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. It is. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying the experience of life.
It's my past collection plate.
So hopefully, Candace said LOL, Maya.
I mean, why? Like, it's so fun when we get tired. It's like you preaching. Get that shoulder.
Yeah. So any more questions for this segment? Hashtag Ask Bree.
What's the craziest thing you did in church? Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry, Saints. Oh, my bad.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, what's the craziest thing you seen in church? I mean, did you go to church where they, like, fill out, get the sheet?
Yeah, all of that. All of that. Pentecostal church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fell out. They put the blanket down. Yeah, I grew up apostolic, and now I'm actually at a Baptist church.
Okay.
She said, cue the music.
Speaking of music, well, she don't know nothing about it, though, but, like, I was going back, like, everybody, I think, 30 plus on there. Hey, Shemaya. Hey. My name is
That's a co-worker. Shemaya's a co-worker.
When you talk about the dudes that be at your job, I think they checking you out, but then they don't want to say nothing, right?
Right.
Really? Like, anyway. Let's see. Oh, I got another. But, let's see.
How much do you feel church has changed? A lot.
Yeah. I mean, I'll speak a little bit on that, right? Mm-hmm. So, I am surprised I have not cussed. I came close, but I didn't. But, I think for like what a lot of black churches it is, we preach exactly how we see it. Thou, whatever, you speak exactly how the Bible is versus bringing it, because at the end of the day, I'll speak for me. So when you go to a Southern Baptist church, you know, you got to look like you came out the casket. That's how sharp you got to be, right? Because back in the slavery days, that was the only day you got to dress up, so you wore your Sunday best, right? But I'm like not a big fan of like the actual black church for the most part, because one, at the end of the day, everybody is everybody, and people gonna act the way they act to, whether you go to church or you don't go to church. But I just want you to break the message down. Like, we can't live in his time frame, right? So related. So even like the sermon I heard before, they were talking about how it's never too late to start over, and how whenever you want to start over, you have to let go of issues that you had before. So, and I give you an example. Didn't know I was preaching. Please, let's ushers, shut the door. Okay, we're gonna pass this collection plate on, because I'm about to spit a little knowledge to these folks. But no, you think about it. So they gave you like things about the enemy. So you know, everybody know about Adam and Eve. And I just want to say this: my aunt. So this might be a little X-rated, but you know, we women, we go through something once a month, right? So my aunt, my aunt said when she got to heaven, she was gonna whoop Eve's tail for eating that fruit. But no, so you think about what Adam and Eve did. So the serpent came, told Eve it's okay to eat that fruit, and then she gave it to Adam. You know, long story short, then God called, you know, say nobody want to answer. So when you do wrong, the first thing you do is you hide. So think about it. So when they ate the fruit, they hid and they put the figs around themselves. And the second thing is that God asked Adam, why'd you eat that fruit? And he said, well, the woman you made for me gave me the fruit and I ate it. So now, not only when you do wrong, the first thing you do is hide, and then you want to blame somebody else for what you did. The doors of the church are now open.
Absolutely.
Bring the chair up.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, as Shemai said, it's now a business. I mean, people, some churches I know, they asking for, you know, $100 lines, and
there's some that want your tax. Some that want your pay stub to make sure you tithe 10%. Now I do. That's religiously. I do my 10. You know, but yeah, like you
a pay stub.
Yeah, you gotta like show like your WT type to make sure you can do your 10% if you go to that church. I've heard some all kinds of crazy stuff.
Candace said, and the crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Pastor comes out his Maserati.
Right.
You know, I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Yes. 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 Well, is there any more questions for the Ask Bree segment? Why do Christians not all say God hates the sin?
What's the sin? Because more than...
Tisha, could you expand on that question? Why do Christians, not all, say God hates the sin? Does the Bible use the word hate? Ooh. I wouldn't necessarily say the word hate, but those words that mean hate. Like, not H-A-T-E. Now, I could be wrong, completely wrong, but despise, disgrace, shameful, disgusted. But we all know the Bible is translated. So it's in the New Living Version, you can probably find the word hate, because it broke down those bigger words like disgusted or shameful. And they said, thou art shameful to thyself. You hate yourself. But good question. But they say hate. I don't know. I mean, that's a hard question really to answer, because God can do what he wants. He can love, he can hate, he can despise, he can be disappointed which a lot of times I think he is very disappointed in us, especially after he sent his son. And what are we doing with that grace and mercy? What are we doing with it? Nothing. You know what I mean? So you have some that each day they die daily and pick up their cross. Where some of us who know the word of God, we're not doing anything with the grace and mercy that we receive every single day. So if God hates the sin, not the person, I mean, I can see where they are coming from, because it's probably hurting God's heart. Like anything, like if I do something bad, and my mom finds out, my mom is going to hate, or really, I would say hate, or really, really dislike the action that I did, but she still loves me. You know what I mean?
It's not you as an individual.
Right, it's the
action that you did.
Yeah.
And
so that's why I would say Christians say hate,
and I think
the sin.
Samaya did the same thing. We just talked about that. Why do people pick and choose what sin they want to hold up? Right. Don't be trying to be like, oh, you did that, but you do something. It ain't the same thing.
Yeah.
Like it all way the same.
Yeah.
It ain't like one way more than another.
Yeah. And she said people act so deep until it's them. And that is so true. Especially talking about the homosexuality. People always want to put homosexuality up here as an abomination, but adultery and murder is down here. Like, hello? Really? Really? Oh. But I always say to each his own. To each his own. So, it is 9:20. We have about 10 minutes left to our show. And I like to close it out with Brinky's top 3 brilliant behaviors. And we all do this. Okay? How many of you, when you miss someone's call and you call them back in 0.44 seconds and they don't answer? How about that? You be like, Dag, I just missed the call. You call right back.
And they don't answer.
And they don't answer. What are they doing? What are you doing?
And that little bit. So you mad because I didn't answer.
Right. That little second of time.
I was on the toilet.
Then what? That's what I'm saying. Why call me and then I call you right back and you don't answer? I got a friend who does that. Mm-hmm. Yes, I did.
Friend. I see you, friend. Mm-hmm.
I don't think he watching.
You gotta. He's like, we gonna talk after the show.
No, that's my. No, if I say who it is, he'll know who it is. But no, love him dearly. I love him dearly. Also, number 2. How many of you have a mini panic attack trying to put the change back into your wallet before the next person has their turn in line?
Or you see somebody pull out their wallet and they get ready to write a check. Like, what? Please, no. Get the plastic. Use the chip or swipe. 1 and 2.
And you know what else things with people in line? When it's 20 items or less and they got 50 items.
Do you who count? Because I count.
I count, and I count the cart in front of me. I count the cart behind me. You need to have 20 items or less, miss.
Even if it's 21. To the back.
Yes.
Put it up there.
Yes. And I know somebody who works at Walmart.
Ooh,
and she was telling me that they don't really say anything because, you know, then it makes it a big thing. They got to get out of line. They got to do.
I don't give a darn.
But I'm like, no. They need to go, especially let it be. Let it be some type of holiday, Black Friday, Christmas, whatever, and you got 20 items or more, you need to go to the line that has that many items. I'm only getting a juice or a soda. Hello? You need to at least let me in front of you.
Okay.
That's what I say. Let me in front of you then. You trying to act funny? Let me in front of you. You got 50 items in the 20 items line. And number 3, top 3 Brinky's brilliant behaviors. How many of you turn your radio down when you're parking?
I think that's all black people.
I think it's all people. It's like when you turn your radio down, it like makes you like
you lose concentration. So I'm like, you're like jamming.
And then let me get this parking spot. You just everybody do it. We always have. Yes, Candace said I do. I always turn my radio down when I'm parking. Always, every single time. It's just like
Where did it come from? Like, who started that? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. It's the thing though.
It's not even like you know what I think it might have started from when you do your driver's test and you ain't want nobody to listen to music like, okay.
Shemaya said she be jamming.
Oh, you be jamming? Okay. How many things have you hit, Shemaya, from not turning your radio down and backing up? My homegirl said, turn the radio down, help you park better.
It does. It absolutely does. It does. I'm so serious. So, I want to thank everybody so much for watching Take a Break with Bree. My very first episode for the year 2017. I'm going to try and post every single week. Please check me out. Please follow and do all those good old things. I would like to thank my special guest, Maya.
Come on, you try.
Shorty doo-wop.
No, shout it.
Shout it.
Yeah, shout it. Dude, get that.
Shouty. Shouty doo-wop for joining me today. Hopefully you'll come back.
Hey, do y'all want to see me? I thought about bringing gifts, but she got to have like more people, like, maybe gift cards.
Maybe we'll have a panel. We should do a panel. If you're interested in being on a Take a Break with Bree panel, just let me know. Hit me up in my inbox or DM me on Instagram. You can also send me an email at brinkyboobrie@gmail.com. And definitely hit us up.
If you need a shirt, Starving Gear, email Tyler Does at befunnyent@gmail.com. If you know you're a star and they won't let you eat, you starving. So
check them out.
Funny Guy at Tyler Chronicles on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Follow him. Big things coming for that guy.
And what about you, Maya? Where can they find you?
You want to find me? They find me at Steady Grinding. That's without the G. 21 on all social media aspects. I'm gonna keep it simple for you.
Yeah, and she's like Snapchat queen. Like every 30 minutes.
That's a stress reliever. That's how I ran. She don't let me cuss on her show. Can I cuss? Y'all let me cuss?
On Snapchat.
I can cuss a little bit, I guess you should do this. I'm gonna give a prize away. I'm gonna give just to your people, cause my friends know how old I am. Guess how old I am and be real. Like,
how old does she look?
How old do I look? And I'm even gonna also Dallas Cowboy for life. DC4L. Check us out on Sundays. Your team playing, because I don't want to hear nothing. Hey.
While people are typing, I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank you all for following, subscribing, liking. 25. She wishes. Following, subscribing.
Thank you. Oh, I'm getting
27.
I got 225 and 20,000. Don't be giving no hints. Oh, thank y'all. At least y'all got me old enough to
I'm going to put it like this. She's a year younger than me. So if she's 27, I'm 28. Hello.
Okay.
Anyhow, thank you all so much for watching. 50, 45,
50.
Thank you all.
That wasn't me, because I would be retired.
Make sure you follow, like, subscribe. I will be editing this video and putting it on YouTube so that you can share it to all of your friends and followers. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all of those good old places at Brinky Boo Bree. That's BRINKYBOOBRI. Thank you so much again for watching. Good night. Hello.
Okay.